I have made a little bit of progress since you last saw my account. I have done quite a bit of woodcutting. I'm now level 39, and I have maxed out the beach twice to get level 54 construction. So I am going to be doing a little bit of training today. Right now we're going to be turning in my strange rocks and getting a bag for my strange rocks to save some inventory in my bank. So let's go and start that first. Right, now we are in Varrock. It looks so much different from old school. Very pretty, very high quality graphics. And we're going to just go ahead and talk to I believe it's the guys over here on the right. These guys, Marius and Barnabas. Well, hello there. Welcome to the Varrock Museum. Feel free to look around. I found a rock while I was training. A rock? Well, let's have a look. Though I doubt we can help you with rocks. That's more of a geological... Oh my. What? Marius Geest. Am I right? Could it be? Yes, you see the notch here, and the lines there. What is it? What did I find? My dear madam, my esteemed colleague and I both agree that you have discovered part of Damarok, a mage from the very early days of magic. Until now we believed that the myth was just that, a myth. It seems, however, that the stories may be true. What stories? Well, we have only been able to piece bits together here and there, but it appears that he was a mage of great power, who was caught up in an almighty battle back in the Second Age. It seems this battle was over who should have the lion's share of the runes that the sentient races have found around Gillinor. Runes, as in the ones I use for magic now. Surely they're unlimited. Now they are, yes, but back then there was a limited supply. At least that's what the scraps of information we have found indicate. Interesting. So what happened to Damarok? As far as we can gather, he lost, was turned to stone, and then cursed. It's said he was doomed to spend eternity with the thing he loved most. That doesn't sound so bad. Did he have a wife? Well, we're not sure about that. We do know that he loved to gain knowledge and skill in new disciplines. No taste for fighting, though. Indeed, it was a combat that proved to be his downfall. I'm gonna try to put him back together. Can I use that plinth over there? Well, I'm not sure. We were reserving that for a statue of Saradomin. Oh, go on. What's the worst that could happen? There are already tons of bits of rock around here. Go on, then. Be sure you get the rock spared right, though. They interlock, you see. Twin. How do I get its twin? Well, I'm not sure, but I suspect the same way you got the first one. Why do I even need a twin? Because, rather intriguingly, they interlock in pairs to make up the whole statue without any kind of adhesive being required. By the way, if you want a bag to keep further finds in, I can supply one. Yes, please. Barnabas Irma hands you a sturdy bag. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add the ones we have for woodcutting and construction. And now I am level 40. I can now I can now cut maple trees, which is going to be nice for my AFK. So yeah, I literally put all of my treasure hunter keys, lamps into herb, so I can unlock potions quicker to make them. And then I have just been woodcutting at Lumbridge, AFK. And then my beach XP has been for construction. I'm going to show you what I've gotten so far from the beach. So, I have one anti-sun lotion for tomorrow. some Royal Battleship kits, which I don't really know where I'm going to use those because I tried using one. I tried using two, and no one interacted with it, so it ended up just destroying and not giving me any XP at all. I have all of these cocktails here that I can make a cocktail with my advanced cocktail kit. Later on, I have some summer pinatas, some ice cream, a monkey mace, Claudia balloon. That's a lot of cocktails actually. They added some more since I last played. And I think that's it. And some balloons and oddments, which I need to add to my currency pouch. So now, what I want to do, I just want to train a couple of things. Maybe I'm thinking about starting the Necromancy tutorial. That could be cool. So that way, when I do combat, I can either do melee, ranged, magic, or Necromancy. I heard that it's really good for leveling low-level characters. We're gonna grind these birds' nests real quick, though. Now, I know it's quite late at night. I have been trying to fix my sleep schedule because we have some guys coming on Monday to remodel our bathroom, but I have not been having such an easy time at doing that. It's been really difficult for me to just change my sleep schedule. I want to see what this looks like on my head. Oh, it looks really nice, but I like the monkey hat more. So we're going to do that. So I don't really know where I start Necromancy. I think it's at death. So let's see. Let's go to Trainer Village. I believe so. I believe it is here in the Underworld portal. There's so many quests. Wait, was this portal always here? Accept quest. Here goes nothing. No, wait. Here comes something. A sword. A floating sword. Well, hello. The sword says nothing. Are you an animated sword? Can I help you with something? Yes, that one. The sword starts swinging. The sword starts to swing aggressively. Wait, can we be friends? Ouch, I am dead. The manner of mortal deaths are normally plain to me, but this one was not expected. This portal of white light opened up near Trainer. When I went to investigate, a sword came out and killed me. A portal. The sword. Tell me what it looked like. It was made of black metal with glowing green runes carved into the blade. I couldn't read them. ... They say anguish. He has returned. What? Who? If he has chosen you, then we must hurry. I will explain everything when we get there. With you. Go where? To the Underworld, where life goes on beyond death.
Good. My invitation has been accepted. My guest arrives in the Underworld. Up the River of Souls. Across the Lake of Memories. To the City of The Well of Souls is a beacon. A guiding light to all the vagrant dead. I will give them purpose, direction. They will spread my influence to the world above. You will be the key to my victory. I will teach you. You will be my last apprentice. I am the first Necromancer.
Well, that's cool. am always on time. Raziel, what have you done? The ritual site is yours now, apprentice. I am done with it. What are you talking about? Where have the spirits gone? What have you done to my city? The underworld is no longer enough for me, my old friend. The souls of this city languished in self-indulgence, slowly fading into nothingness. I have given them purpose. I will forge them into an army and wage war upon the mortal world. Those who will perish will also serve me until the dead outnumber the living. When I am done, there will be no more need for death. You would trap everyone in eternal torment, eternal servitude. I will set them free of their fear and doubt. We will stop you. Only a trained necromancer can stop me. I know. Which is, of course, the matter at hand. Why is everyone looking at me? My new apprentice. I didn't sign up for that. I have chosen you. Death will prepare you. He has no choice. You may find me in the citadel above. I must prepare for my invasion. Come to me when you are stronger. Defeat me if you can. But the sands of this world's hourglass are running low, apprentice. Do not tarry. Who was that? His name is Raziel. He was the first necromancer. The first ever. On Gillinor, at least. I have known him for a very long time. Why have I never heard of him? He only rarely leaves the underworld. This plan of his to attack the living is new. Whenever he returns, he acts through others, those he calls his apprentices. That's what he said I was. Yes, he has chosen you. When Unger Vidal struck you down, you were marked. But he said I should try to defeat him. It's his twisted method of instruction. He has left you no choice but to learn necromancy. Me, learn necromancy, but isn't that evil? ... Of all my responsibilities, this is truly the one I loathe. To enslave the dead is despicable. But Raziel cannot be allowed to triumph. It is the lesser of two evils. I won't accept that. I won't stoop to his methods. What do you mean? Necromancy is magic using the souls of the dead, right? Yes. Enslaving those souls to do your bidding. Yes. Couldn't we just ask them nicely instead? What? You can't. I don't think anyone's ever tried that. Sounds like a plan to me. Is he gone? Is it safe to come out now? I haven't felt this scared since I died. Oh, wait. You're him, aren't you? Death. Thank goodness. My name's Lupe, and this here is Sostratus, Centurion, 3rd Legion. That's all you'll get out of me, necromancer scum. It's okay, Sauce. That's not a necromancer, that's Death. We can trust him. Oh, right. At your command, sir, Death, sir. Raziel's gone. Come, join us. Are you from the city? Are you the only ones left? Only a handful of us. Raziel took everyone else. He drained the Well of Souls almost completely. Some sort of dark ritual. He just sucked them all up into his lantern. A communion ritual. He must have created his own vessel and moved them to it. Can we do the same thing? Steal them back? Not from Raziel. We would need to assault his citadel, and you are not yet strong enough. But this is the city of It exists to house lost souls. You could use a similar ritual to bring them here. How does that help? As you said, a necromancer is empowered by the dead. The more souls you guide here, the more power you can wield. What is this? Necromancy. Don't worry, I'm gonna be the good kind. I'll ask first. You mean like, convince us to help you? Woo us? Yes, exactly. What if I don't want to serve? Then you don't have to, that's the whole point. Well then, for what it's worth, I'm in. I'm weary, but if it's good enough for Lupe, then it's good enough for me. With enough power, you can defeat Raziel, rescue the stolen souls, and put an end to his plans. I know the underworld like no other, but I am no necromancer. We will need a tutor. What's the meaning of this? Where am I? Malignus Mortifer. ... No. I'm far too young. It isn't my time. I have so much to do. I promise to be a better person. This can't be how it ends. I won't let the mushrooms win. It is not your time, sadly. Thanks, Zamorak. But wait, then why am I here? You will instruct Melomi ASMR in the ways of necromancy. Hi. I see. Just one question, though. Why should I do that? Have a care how you... Whoa. Remember, we're doing this nicely. Do we have anything we can offer him in return? I will not grant immortality to such a creature. How about the city, then? You're a necromancer. There must be something to learn in the underworld. Is this the fabled city of The spirits told me of it, but I have never seen it. You may remain here for as long as you act as a tutor. The sands of your hourglass will not flow while you do. So much lost knowledge, the endless secrets, but no enslaving of souls. What are you talking about? How are you going to do necromancy? I'm going to ask the souls for permission. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But if you want to do it the hard way, that's on you. Fine, you have a deal. What's first? I need to do something called a communion ritual. Do you know what that is? Conjure a soul, guide it into the city. Yes, let's get started. What do I do first? We're going to need a suitable location, and this spot looks conveniently perfect. Has a necromancer been here recently? The villain who abducted all our friends. Right. Ritual sites vary in size and shape. More powerful necromancers can conduct larger rituals, so we'd better just try to make a makeshift communion ritual for now. You need to sweep away all the dust before we can start. What? Why? Allergies. Just do the inner area for now. Achoo. That's much better. Now listen carefully. First, you place a focus on the pedestal to determine the ritual. What's a focus? A focus is an item placed on the central pedestal. Which item depends on the ritual? Communion rituals require bones, for example. Then the surrounding tiles will be perfect. For drawing required glyphs. Different rituals require different glyphs. You know what would really set the mood? What? Candles. A few candles would really add a little I don't know what, as they say in Ardoin. We have no need for candles. Only the glyphs are required. But maybe if you just want any old spirit showing up so you can control it. I thought we were planning to befriend them. That's right. Then we should use candles. Look, I have some right here. Candles it is. Fine. We'll use the pentagon-shaped tiles for the candles. Oops, I did not mean to stop the conversation. Let me get through that. Fine, we'll use the pentagon-shaped tiles for candles. Yay, it'll be necromantic. ... So I just need to put a focus object on the pedestal, light some candles, and draw some glyphs. There's also some chanting, but let's just take it one step at a time. For a communion ritual, you'll need bones as your focus. You can use these. Why are you carrying bones? I'm a necromancer. Wouldn't it be stranger if I wasn't? You're given some ritual supplies. Place the bones onto the pedestal. The ritual selection interface allows you to choose a ritual to perform. Each ritual has different requirements. Here you can view the requirements needed to select the ritual, as well as the ritual components you'll need to set up on your ritual site. Rituals also require a focus object, which is consumed upon completing the ritual. Some rituals may have a choice of multiple focus objects. Once a ritual has been completed, you are rewarded with the ritual's output. I suppose you'd better place the candles next. You are given some ritual supplies. The ritual information window displays everything you need to set up for your selected ritual. Place a candle here. Place a candle here. Place a candle here. Place a candle here. Now, the glyphs. To draw them, we'll need ink. And I don't know where we'll find some. Oh, I have ink. I sell it in my boutique next to the candles. That's convenient. Sounds like I'd better start stocking up. As I was saying, we now need to draw the required glyphs. The specific spot doesn't matter as long as you draw the correct number and type of glyphs required for your chosen ritual. Draw the glyphs. Got it. You're given some ritual supplies. So we have Commune 1. Glyphs and candles will degrade with each ritual. If they deplete, you'll need to repair or replace them. I see a depleted glyph there already. It must have been left from the last ritual. You can repair it with the same supplies you need to draw it in the first place. You're given some ritual supplies. Repairing the component will consume the following materials. 3 basic ghostly ink. Is that all of it? Everything looks to be in order. The candles look lovely. Time to find out if it works. Now everything's prepared. Go and stand on the skull platform over there. Axia. How do I just know what to say? Bakla. Sepwa. Kixra. I cannot believe that you actually managed to get it right on your first attempt. Where did the soul go, though? It was drawn into the Well of Souls, the big dish thing over there. It's where we all reside. You're inside that thing. How are you right here, then? I don't really understand it myself. It's something called a vessel. We're safe inside, but we can still manifest in the city. A vessel. With this, you can grow truly powerful. We should perform more rituals. Oh, hey there, buds. Is that you, Ted? I thought you got stolen away. Nah, I got knocked down into the lake below. Been freezing my bones off. Felt something calling me back up. Was that you? Yes, it was my communion ritual. Well, thanks, bud. If you don't mind me saying, that ritual you felt different. The green guy, that felt like I was being pulled away, sucked in. Yours was more like a gentle, guiding hand. It was the candles, right? See, I told you. Hey, Ted, guess what this mortal's trying to do? What's that, then? Become a powerful necromancer without enslaving any souls. That's new. I'm gonna stop Raziel, the green guy. Are you in? Can't say I care for him. I'll help, and I'm sure other spirits will too. Thanks, Ted. Can I call you Ted? Well, it used to be Theodora back in my living days, but now that's just my long dead mother. Ted does me just fine now, if you please. Ted it is. Here, let me show you how the Well of Souls works. Take a closer look. Take a closer look at the Well of Souls. So we have a skill tree. The vessel filled up enough for you to offer more power, but you'll need to learn a talent point to prove you're worthy of it. The communion ritual will guide souls into this vessel. The more souls that reside within, the more power you can tap into. If you want to channel and direct that power, though, you'll need to practice your skills in real combat. Unlocking talent in the Wells of Souls requires both souls from communion rituals, as well as necromancy XP earned through combat. If you want to fight, you'll need what we in the trade call a siphon. You don't have one, do you, skeleton? Sorry, no, just ink and candles. I do. Take this. Use it with great caution. You're given a death guard. A death guard, excellent. Weapons like these channel necrotic power into powerful attacks while protecting you from any backlash. We must test your newfound power. How about these ghost trolls? They love a good scrap. Equip that death guard and attack them. Basic attack is your core ability and is automatically triggered in combat. It deals moderate damage and will generate adrenaline, which can be spent on other abilities learned as you level necromancy. So let's make it tab 5. In the target information panel, you can see your hit chance against the enemy. This value will determine how much of your damage potential can be dealt against them. For example, your basic attack ability can deal a maximum 100 damage and you have a 50% hit chance. Oh, I didn't finish. Your ability will only be able to deal 50% of its damage potential, resulting in a maximum of 50 damage. I get it, okay. You dealt a critical strike. Necromancy attacks have a 10% chance to critically strike, dealing 20% bonus damage. As you level necromancy, your critical strike damage bonus will increase. You gained 1 talent point. Unlock. You unlocked a new ability. Conjure Skeleton Warrior is an ability that calls upon a spirit from the underworld to fight alongside you and requires ectoplasm to cast. The Skeleton Warrior is filled with an uncontrollable rage and will deal additional damage with every attack. It's 22% to 28% necromancy spirit damage every 3 seconds, and it lasts 42 seconds. Did you learn anything? Just the ability to call forth the undead to fight alongside me. That's awesome. If you want to conjure a spirit, you'll need a conduit, something that can connect you to this vessel wherever you are. You there, ghost person. Do you... Here. Thanks. You're given a skull lantern. Conduits like this lantern allow you to communicate with your minions. Minions? That's offensive. Friends. How about we just stick to spirits? Yeah, spirits. Try talking into it. What? Go on. Hello. I think it's broken. It's not. The connection is magical. It's not a trumpet. Excellent. Things are progressing very well. All of you, a word, please. Conjuring spirits like your skeleton warrior requires a material known as ectoplasm. It's not hard to find. You'll accumulate some as a side effect of every ritual you perform. You're given some ectoplasm. Do I want to conjure that skeleton often? Every necromancer needs minions, and without your skeleton, you'll do far less damage. Sounds like I'd better stay stocked up on ectoplasm then. We don't sell ectoplasm, but my shop, Soul Supplies, sells ritual supplies like candles and necroplasm. I thought you said you didn't sell ectoplasm. Not ectoplasm, necroplasm. It's completely different. Well, I guess it's pretty similar actually when you get down to it. What's the difference? Ectoplasm is for conjures. Necroplasm is for rituals. Right. Come by the shop and I'll see if I have any free stuff for you. Same with me. I have some basic necromancy equipment I can give you. I thought you hated necromancers. I do. That's why I have so much of their gear. I cannot delay here any longer. This matter is crucial, but I have many other duties to attend to. Don't worry, I can handle Raziel. In time, perhaps you can, but Raziel is immensely powerful. Perform more communion rituals and fill the Well of Souls, but do not neglect the practice of real combat. You will need that experience to unlock its true power. I will be here when you are ready to learn more. Yeah, and I'll hang around the vessel here, welcome any spirits who turn up and recruit them for the cause. You can talk to Malignus Mortifer and Ted if you wish to recap anything you've learned in the tutorial. Great. You can use the portal outside Trainer to return here. What if Raziel attacks? His patience, if not infinite, extremely high. He has already made his move, and now he waits for yours. You seem to know him. Is there something else I need to know? It could be important. I will tell you more, but not until your powers have grown. You still have much to learn. I'll find you when I have more experience. Until we next meet, allow me ASMR. Your necromancy adventure has begun. On your journey, perform rituals and defeat monsters in combat to level the skill. As you grow, learn new abilities, upgrade your equipment, and complete quests that tell the story of Raziel, the first necromancer. Soul Supplies, ran by Lupe, is the City of Um's general store. Head over there to get a variety of ritual supplies, including necroplasm, candles, and ghostly ink. Buried Bargains, ran by Sostratus, is the City of Um's equipment shop. Head over there to pick up a set of necromancer robes. Necromancy prayers can be unlocked by visiting Selene in the graveyard. More will become available as you level up prayer and necromancy and complete quests. Test your necromancy skills and abilities by fighting some trolls who can be found in the cave just south of the graveyard. As you level up necromancy, more souls will return to the City of Come back and check in occasionally, as you never know who might show up. This guy, what does he do? You should visit Lupe a visit her shop. You should pay Lupe a visit in her shop, Soul Supplies. She said she has some free ritual supplies set aside for you. You should also check in with Sostratus at his store, Buried Bargains in the Sunken Market. He has a set of necromancer robes for you. Now, what necromancy wisdom might I impart upon you on this hour? Nothing. Alright, let's go get our free stuff. I have put together a little ritual starter pack for you. Lupe gives you some ritual supplies. I see great things in your future. I will start preparing free daily supplies for you if you complete at least one of the City of area's task sets. Speak to Ichlarin in the ritual site to get those started. Okay. So I've got to do that. And let's go get our free necromancy robes. Oh, you're here for those necromancy robes. I took these off the last necromancer I killed. Sostratus gives you some necromancer robes. Sorry about the bloodstains. That's alright. That looks so cool. How do I unsheath? That looks so cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. We did the entire necromancy tutorial and it was really, really fun. So in the next video, I'm not sure what I'll do yet. Maybe we'll continue the necromancy quest line. Maybe we'll do some tasks. Maybe I'll just train a little bit. Or maybe we can do another skill completely differently altogether. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and that this was nice and relaxing for you. I hope that you had a good time. And I hope to see you in the next video.